they're at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Well, that's the way it goes.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
The only thing wrong with Charlie Brown is his lack of confidence. His inferiority in his lack of confidence. His clumsiness is inferiority in his lack of confidence. His stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority, his lack of confidence.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never successfully pitched a winning baseball game, never won a game of checkers, has never punted a football, and has never been able to keep a kite in the air? Sometimes I marvel at his consistency.
You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed.
I think Chuck has nice hands. It is truly a dog's life, filled with many challenges. You try acting excited when that round-headed kid comes home from school.
Prince and a prince could be king.
Now, Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Would you hold still a minute, Charlie Brown? I want Linus to study your face. Now, this is what you call a failure face. Notice how it has failure written all over it. Study it carefully. You rarely see such a good example. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in the eyes? Yes, I would say this is one of the finest examples of a failure face that you're liable to see in a long while.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
Some days I wake up early to watch the sunrise, and I think how beautiful it is, and how my life lies before me. And I get a very positive feeling about things. Like today, for example. The sun's so bright and the sky's so clear. How can anything go wrong on a day like this? I'm late!
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need. You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed. You're a good man, Charlie Brown, and we know you will go very far. Yes, it's hard to believe, almost frightening to conceive what a good man you are.
You are kind.
You are kind to all the animals and every little bird. With a heart of gold, you believe what you're told.
Every single solitary word.
You bravely face adversity. You're cheerful through the day. You're thoughtful, brave, and courteous.
And you also have some faults, but for the moment, let's just say that
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a prince, and a prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you could open any doors. You could go out and do anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be king.
Everybody says to me,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
every voice in harmony.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
All I need is one more try. I'm gonna get that kite to fly. And I'm not that kind of guy who gives up easily. Wonder why they stop to say,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
never liked me anyway.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Trying not to rock the boat, not to make a scene. A good man, yes, but I confess I don't know what they mean. I want to rise like I should and do everything right, but I lie awake and
You never sleep.
with questions in my ear.
Loud and deep.
I want to join the dance,
Take the leap.
but the answer isn't clear. But then I hear
Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus!
Go ahead, get on the bus, Charlie Brown. I don't want to be late for school.
That's right.
don't want to be late.
Don't want to be late for school. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
There they go again.
Reminder, reminder, we
to know it.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
When do the good things start?
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
This is my report on the past. The past has always interested people. Although, I don't know much about it. I wasn't there when it happened.
Lunchtime is among the worst time of day for me. Always having to sit here alone. Of course, mornings aren't too pleasant either. Waking up and wondering if anyone would really miss me if I ever got out of bed. And then there's the night too, thinking about all the stupid things I've done during the day. And all those hours in between when I do all the stupid things. Lunchtime is among the worst times of day for me. Well, I better see what I got. Peanut butter. You know, psychiatrists say that people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. I guess they're right. When you're really lonely, peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. Boy, PTA sure did a good job of painting these benches. Where's that little redheaded girl? Sitting over there, eating her lunch. You know, there's no reason why I shouldn't just get up and sit next to her. I could do that right now. All I have to do is stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward, she wouldn't even think of looking at me. She hardly ever does look at me. In fact, I can't remember her ever looking at me. Well, why shouldn't she look at me? Is she so great and I'm so minuscule that she can't spare one little moment? She's looking at me. She's looking at me.
No, Violet, you're thinking of the other dress. The one I wore to Lucinda's party. The one I'm talking about was the very light blue one and had a design embroidered around the waist.
I don't remember.
It went something like this, and the skirt went out like this. And it had these puffy sleeves, and a sash that went like this.
Oh yes, I remember.
Yes, well, that was the dress I was wearing when I met Frida last week. She told me-
Lunchtime is among the worst times of day for me. That little redheaded girl is looking at me with this stupid bag on my head. She must think I'm the biggest fool alive. But if she isn't looking at me, maybe I can take it off and she'll never notice. Of course, I can't tell if she's looking at me until I take it off. But maybe, if I just never take it off, I'll never have to know if she was looking or not. On the other hand, it's very hard to breathe in here. She's not looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Well, one lunch hour over with, only 2,653 more to go. All I need is one more try. Gonna get that kite to fly. And I'm not that kind of guy who gives up easily.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
You know something, Schroeder? I think the way you play the piano is nice. Do you know something else? It's always been my dream that I'd marry a man who plays the piano. At parties he plays Never try to discuss marriage with a musician.
Happiness is a fleeting thing, Sally, but I think that a man can really come closer to it by directing the forces of his life towards a single goal that he really believes in. And I think that a man's personal search for happiness isn't really a selfish thing either, because by achieving it himself, he can help others to find it. Does that make sense to you?
We had spaghetti at our house 3 times this week.
You know, a princess sort of thing. A white dress, and nice slippers, and a big ballroom. But I guess that's sort of silly, isn't it, Charlie Brown?
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, well, we all have our little daydreams or ambitions or whatever you want to call them. I mean, there's one I've had for myself for years, but I've never really told anyone.
Charlie Brown, you can tell me.
Oh, no. No, it's not the sort of thing I should tell. No, I
Oh,
shouldn't.
come on. I wouldn't give it away. Come on, please.
Well, I've always wanted to be called Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I want to be real athletic and have everybody call me Flash. I want to be so good at everything that all around school I'd be known
Hey,
as
Trina,
Flash.
listen to this.
What's the matter, Sally?
I don't know. I was jumping rope and everything was all right, but suddenly it all became so futile.
Did you know that Beethoven used to be fond of taking long walks in the country? He always felt inspired by the nice sounds of the countryside.
You blockhead, come here with that ball.
Beethoven had it nice.
I think I'm losing my flavor.
Hey, Snoopy, we're home from school. Hi there, fella. Gosh, it's good to see you.
Oh, Snoop, you're so adorable.
All right, Snoopy, back at your doghouse. I'll be out later with your supper.
I think Snoopy's such a wonderful dog.
Me too. He's just about the best there is.
They like me. I think they're swell. Isn't it remarkable how things turn out so well? Pleasant day, pretty sky, life goes on. Here I lie, not bad, not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad at all. Faithful friends come to cheer me, bring me bones, scratch my ear. Little birds always near me, sitting here on my stomach with their sharp little claws, which are usually cold and occasionally painful, and sometimes there are so many that I can hardly stand it. Rats! I feel every now and then that I gotta bite someone. I know every now and then what I wanna be. A fierce jungle animal crouched on the limb of a tree. I'd stay very, very still till I see a victim come. I'd wait knowing very well every second counts. And then like the fierce jungle creature I am, I would pounce. I'd pounce. I'd pounce. Ay. You know, I never realized it was so far down to the ground from up here. Let me see. Where was I? Oh, that's right. The pretty sky,
and introduce myself. I think I'll introduce myself, and I think I'll ask her to sit right here, right beside me. I think I'll ask her to sit right beside me, and then I think I'll tell her how much I've always admired her. I think I'll flap my arms and fly to the moon.
Yesterday, I was a dog. Today, I'm a dog. But tomorrow, I will probably still be a dog. There's just so little hope for advancement. Today is April Fool's Day, Charlie Brown. I think I'll play a little trick on you. I think I'll try a little trick. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? You understand this is April Fool's Day? You're sure? I want to be certain you understand, okay? Hey, Charlie Brown, guess what? That cute little redheaded girl over there wants to give you a hug and a kiss.
Really? Wow, this is fantastic!
April Fools, just like shooting fish in a barrel.
Snoopy, do you see the stick? I, the human, will throw the stick, and you, the dog, will retrieve it.
I, the dog, could not be less interested.
I got it!
You give me back my blanket.
No, I got it and I'm going to keep it. This is just the start you need to help break that disgusting habit.
Apparently, you haven't read the latest scientific reports. A blanket is as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his time restoring antique automobiles, building model trains, collecting old telephones, or even studying about the Civil War. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly, and it is good for it helps these men to cope with their everyday problems. Now I feel that it is absolutely necessary for me to get my blanket back. So I'm just going to give it a good yank. It's amazing what you can accomplish with some smooth talking and some fast action. Got your back again. Delightful. Sucking your thumb without a blanket is like eating a cone without ice cream. My blanket and me.
Guys, you gotta see this. Look at my little baby brother with his stupid little blanket.
Look at your little baby brother with his little blanket.
Well, you know how babies are with their blankets.
What do you mean? It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, cause I'm just a simple line of people. Or as a simple demonstration of my independent station, I will go away and leave it on the floor. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it, though I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away
May I ask a question? Was I judged on the piece of sculpture itself? If so, is it not true that time alone can judge a work of art? Was I judged on my talent? If so, is it fair that I be judged on a part of my life over which I have no control? If I was judged on my effort, then I was judged unfairly, for I tried as hard as I could. Maybe I was judged on what I had learned this project. But is it also not true that you, my teacher, are being judged on your ability to transmit your knowledge onto me? Are you willing to share my see? Perhaps I was judged on the quality of the coat hanger out of which my creation was made. Now, is that not also unfair? Isn't that the responsibility of my parents? Do they share my see? Thank you, Miss Othmar. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
A little more speed, a little more rope, a little more wind, a little more hope. Gotta get this stupid kite to fly. Gotta make sure it doesn't snag, doesn't droop, doesn't drag. Gotta watch out for every little whoops. A little more speed, a little less tack, a little more rope, a little more slack. Gotta get this fella out of eye. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me until I get it in the air somehow. Millions of little kids do it every day. They make a kite, poof, it's in the sky. Leave it to me to have the one fool kite who likes to see a little kid cry. A little more swap, a little more skill, a little less luck, a little more will. Gotta face this fella eye to eye. Now that I've seen you chasing moles, climbing trees, digging holes, catching your string on everything passing by, why not fly? Wait a minute. What's it doing? It isn't on the ground. It isn't in a tree. It's in the air. Look at that. It's caught the breeze now. It's past the trees now with room to spare. Clumsy guy. If I really try, I can really fly a kite.
How are you today, Sally?
I'm mad. I'm mad at the whole world.
You're mad at everybody in the whole world?
I'm mad at everybody.
How about all the animals, like the bird and the fish? How about the trees and the flowers?
I'm mad at them too. I'm mad at everything.
Are you mad at the sidewalk and the bricks and the dogs and the cats and the bracelets?
You didn't mention jump ropes.
Are you mad at jump ropes?
I'm especially mad at stupid jump ropes.
This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. No, that doesn't sound right. This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. Do it if you just don't get nervous. Lucy, this is for you. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, you can do this. All right, here goes nothing. This is for you, Lucy. Merry Christmas. Ah! I'd give anything for that little redheaded girl to send me a Valentine. Maybe she did send me one, and it's in my mailbox right now. Oh, I'm afraid to look. If there's nothing in there, I'll be crushed. But if it is in there, oh, I've got to look. Hello?
Hello.
Nothing echoes like an empty mailbox.
So, I've been thinking about why you didn't get any Valentines this year, big brother, and I think I know why. You didn't get any Valentines, well, because no one sent you any.
Look at them, having fun, enjoying their Valentines. I sent a Valentine to everyone I know this Valentine's Day. And did I get any in return? No, not one. I didn't get one single Valentine. I get about as many Valentines as a dog. My stomach hurts. Oh, Lucy, I'm so depressed. Everything's going wrong. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. Maybe there's something I can do to help. I think what you need most of all is to come right out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
Do you really think that'll help?
Certainly.
All right, here goes. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or baseball or stickball or checkers or marbles or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or I spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed that I stand and I scream, oh, how could there possibly be one small person is thoroughly, totally, utterly, blah, as me?
Well, that's okay for a start.
A starter?
Certainly. You don't think that mentioning these few superficial Valens is going to do any good to you. Why, Charlie Brown, you really have to delve. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am. And nobody likes me. Not Frida, or Shermie, or Linus, or Schroeder.
Or Lucy.
Or Lucy.
Or Snoopy.
Or Snoopy. Hey, no, wait a minute. Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, why was I born just to be? One small person is thoroughly, totally, utterly.
Wait. You're not very much of a person.
That's certain.
And yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope?
For although you are no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have the distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkably unique Charlie Brown.
I'm me.
Yes, it's amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, you're you.
Gosh, Lucy, I'm feeling better already. Thank you. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents, please.
So the other day, I couldn't decide if I wanted fudge marble, mint, vanilla, or chocolate. I decided on fudge marble. Then they asked me if I wanted a plain cone or a sugar cone. I decided on a sugar cone.
So what happened next?
I'll tell you. I walked outside and I dropped the whole thing on the pavement. Don't tell me my life isn't a Shakespearean tragedy.
Today is my grandfather's birthday.
Really? How old is he?
63. It's hard to believe he was once a human being.
Why is it that I always have my supper in the red dish and my drinking water in the yellow dish? One of these days, I'm going to have my drinking water in the red dish and my supper in the yellow dish. Life is just too short not to live it up a little.
Schroeder, do piano players make a lot of money?
Money? Who cares about money, you blockhead? This is great music I'm playing, and playing great music like this is an art. It's an art, art, art!
You fascinate me. What? What? What?
Call the principal and hand him the news. We've got a holiday that he can't refuse. A day of harmony, a day of music, each musician. No more am I the only guy to stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray.
Beethoven Day?
Yes, as Ludwig von Beethoven, composer, born 1770, died 1827. The eldest.
Whatever. Schroeder, I just want you to know I'm on your side. I want to help you publicity-wise for Beethoven's birthday.
I appreciate your support, but I just don't want to see Beethoven's birthday commercialized. Well,
Commercialized?
sooner or later, there will be Beethoven Day t-shirts.
Beethoven Day.
If you're wondering now how do we start, just blow the music till you know it by heart. We're gonna celebrate, we'll have a party. Beethoven's birthday.
Beethoven Day,
And when you state the title,
Beethoven Day,
you'll hear a great recital. The right of every boy and girl to stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray. Beethoven Day.
Beethoven Day,
Beethoven Day.
Beethoven Day, Beethoven Day, Beethoven Day, Beethoven Day, Beethoven Day,
The hope of each musician,
Beethoven Day,
a reverential mission. No more am I the only guy to stand up and say, hooray,
Beethoven, hooray.
I got it. We'll demand full page ads in every
We'll
newspaper.
start a chain of Beethoven superstores.
We'll build a Beethoven theme park.
Or we can have a bake sale.
wait, that's too commercial. Let's imagine it, that glorious hour, filled with emotion, yet inspired with power, when we all honor the man we adore, on the day we place the newest face on Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, Beethoven Day,
A philharmonic rumble,
Beethoven Day,
a polyphonic jumble, a humble dedication as we say it today. And everybody can
Here's
play
Beethoven
the right of every boy and girl to stand up and say, hooray!
time for celebrating, Beethoven Day. La 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 la, la 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 la, hooray!
All right, everybody, up for rabbit chasing. Oh, good grief. Let's go, Snoopy, up and at 'em. It's a magnificent day for chasing rabbits. The air is clear, the sun is shining, the fields and woodlands lie open and inviting.
If it's such a magnificent day, why spoil it for the rabbits?
Come on, Snoopy, where's that old thrill of the chase? Where's your sense of adventure? What kind of dog are you anyway?
I'm a sleeping dog. You take it from there.
You should be ashamed of yourself, wasting a perfect day like this. The trail is clear, the scent is fresh. Let's go track a scout a big old rabbit.
I get the feeling she's determined. All right, if that's what she wants, she might as well get her money's worth.
Attaboy, Snoopy, we ought to see lots of game today.
Some days, when you're depressed, all you want to do is nothing. All you want to do is rest your head on your arm and just stare into space. And when you're extraordinarily depressed, you might even switch arms.
Schroeder, what did you do with that picture of me I gave you?
I threw it out,
With your own hands?
of course.
He touched my picture!
Today has not been a good day. Hopefully tomorrow will be better.
In some parts of the world, tomorrow is already today, and today is yesterday. And if tomorrow is today, Charlie Brown, then there's no hope of tomorrow being a better day.
They're a lot of fun to have around.
Chasing rabbits, 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 rabbits,
Rabbits.
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 A book report on Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit,
Report on Peter Rabbit.
Rabbit.
stupid book about the stupid rabbit who steals vegetables from other people's gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 83 to go.
The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it I liked the part where it was it reminded me of Robin Hood. And the part where Little John jumped over rock to the sheriff and Nottingham's back, and Robin and everyone jumped from the trees in a sudden surprise attack. And they captured the sheriff and all of his goods, and they carried him back to the camp in the woods, and the sheriff was guest for the dinner and all, but he wriggled away, and he sounded his call, and his men rushed in, and the arrows flew. Peter Rabbit did sort of that kind of thing too.
The other people's name was McGregor. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh.
In examining a work such as Peter Rabbit, it is important that the superficial characteristics of its deceptively simple plot should not be allowed to blind the reader to the more substantial fabric of its deeper motivations. In this report, I plan to discuss the sociological implications of family pressure so great as to drive an otherwise moral rabbit to perform acts of thievery which he consciously knew were against the law. I also hope to explore the personality of Mr. McGregor and his conflicting roles as farmer and humanitarian. Peter Rabbit is established from the start as a benevolent hero and is only with the increase of social pressure the sense of his moral fabric.
If I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all. I'll get a fresh start tomorrow and it's not due till Wednesday, so I'll have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting fresh air and sunshine. I work best under pressure and there'll be lots of pressure if I wait till tomorrow. I should start writing now, but if I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all.
The name of the rabbit was Peter. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, yes!
Down came the staff on his head, smash! Then Robin fell like a sack full of lead, crash! The sheriff laughed and he left him for dead. But he was wrong.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40!
Just then an arrow flew in, wing! It was a sign for the fight to begin, sing! And then it looked like the sheriff could win, but not for long. Away they ran. Just like rabbits, who run a lot, as you can tell from the story of Peter Rabbit, which this report is about.
Rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits!
How can they expect us to write a book report of any quality in just 2 days?
And onions and
How can they conspire to make life so miserable and so effectively in so many ways?
Not to mention the pressure exerted on him by his deeply rooted rivalry with Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail!
If I can start writing now,
Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit, all for what we all must do our part.
first thing after dinner, I'll start.
And they were very, 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 very happy to be home. 94, 95, the very, very, very end.
A book report on Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit.
I haven't even started yet. Peter Rabbit.
one flying ace high over France in his sock with camel, searching for the infamous Red Baron. I must bring him down! Suddenly, anti-aircraft fire, Archie used to call it, begins to burst beneath my plane. The Red Baron is spotting me! Nah, 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 you can't hit me! Actually, tough flying aces never say nah, 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 nah. I just, drat this fog! It's bad enough having to fight the Red Baron without having to fly in weather like this! All right, Red Baron, where are you? You can't hide forever! The sun is broken through. I can see the woods of Montesec below. And what's that? It's a Fokker triplane! I've got you this time, Red Baron. He's diving under the sun! He's tricked me again! No, I've got to run! Let's go shop with Camel! Go, Camel, go! I can't shake him! He's riddling my plane with bullets! La 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 la. Curse you, Red Baron! Curse you and your kind! Curse you and all the evil that causes all of this unhappiness! Here's the World War I flying ace back at the aerodrome in France. He's exhausted, yet he does not sleep, for one thought continues to burn in his mind. Someday I'll get you, Red Baron!
Oh yeah? That's what you think. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Oh yeah, that's what you think.
What?
That's my new philosophy. Oh yeah, that's what you think.
Well, why are you telling me?
What?
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it. That's a good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave a D on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I could have told her
Your new philosophy.
my new philosophy, Miss B. I'm she. Look, see. A D, a D. Well, why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy.
That's your new philosophy.
Why are you telling me? My new philosophy.
Well, that's great, Sally, but I have to go practice Chopin's Nocturne in E minor.
No! I like it. That's a good philosophy. No! No! No!
That's your new philosophy?
Yes! I mean, no! Just like a busy bee, my new philosophy can fly from tree to tree and keep me moving. When life's a dizzy maze on alternating days, I choose a different phrase.
Your new philosophy.
My new philosophy.
But Sally, some philosophies are simple. Man does not live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear.
Leave your message at the sound of the tone.
Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what goes in it. Some take a lifetime.
Mine take a minute.
But Sally, something that takes only a minute can't be very lasting. Did you know that it took Beethoven over 9 years to write a song?
No!
I can't stand it!
I can't stand it! I like it! It's like a guarantee, my new philosophy, and things are sure to be a whole lot brighter. Oh yeah, that's what you think, well why you tell me? No, I can't stand it! Now life is free and easy, much more philosophy with my brand new. You know, someone has said that we should live each day as if it were the last day of our lives.
Ah, it's the last day! It's
right, gang. I want this to be our biggest and best game yet. I want to see everyone playing with everything they've got.
Charlie Brown, I've got up some new strategy for you. Why don't you tell the other team we're playing them at a certain place? Only, it's not the real place, see? Then, when they don't show, we'll win by forfeit. Isn't that good strategy? I don't get these managers who don't want to use good strategy.
What we have to remember is hard work and dedication. If we all bear down and grit our teeth, I'm sure
That other team was trash talking us, Charlie Brown, but I got them to quiet down. Want to know what I said? I said, you guys think you're so great? Well, Beethoven was writing his first symphonies when he was your age. That really shut him up.
Well, but it did. What we have to remember is hard work and dedication. I'm sure if we bear down and grit our teeth, I'm sure we could finish off this season.
Perhaps you shouldn't be a playing manager, Charlie Brown. Perhaps you should be a bench manager.
That's a great idea. You make a great bench manager, Chuck. You can say, bench do this, bench do that. When we get to the playing field, you can say, put the bench here. You can say, put the bench
Oh,
there.
I can't stand it.
What's the point of even playing when they know we're just gonna lose? If there was even a 1,000,000 to 1 chance we would win, it would make some sense.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's not 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but I'm sure there's at least 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance.
Yeah!
Give me a T.
T!
Give me an E.
E!
Give me an A.
A!
Give me an M. And what have you got?
Team! There is no team like the best team, which is our team. Right here, we will show you we're the best team in the very little league this year. And in no time, we'll be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just one more game, and the championship is ours.
Dear pen pal, you'll never guess what happened today at the baseball game. It's hard to believe what happened today at the baseball game. I was the manager, Schroeder was catcher, and all of the team was the same as always, but somehow or other disaster struck at the baseball game. Huddle up! The bases were loaded with 2 men out. I pitched my curve, but somehow he hit it a good, strong clout. Lucy, I hollered, it's coming right to you. She caught it as easy as pie and then dropped it. I don't think it's good for a team's morale to see their manager cry. Snoopy helped out by biting a runner and catching the ball in his teeth. Linus got flies from a 3rd-story window by holding his blanket beneath. And yes, we had fortitude, no one could argue with that. And 1 run would win us the game as I came up to bat.
Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown.
All right, Charlie Brown, we're all behind us, sort of. I mean, she says kid can't pitch. He pitches like my grandmother, Charlie Brown. All you have to do is bear down, just bear down. And when you get first, watch me for my signal. Got it, Flash?
And the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just one more game.
And the championship is ours.
2 men were on with 2 outs and me with 1 strike to go. Then I saw her, this cute little red-headed girl I know. Firmly I vowed I would win it for her, and I shouldered my bat and I swung! Dear pen pal, I'm told where you live is really quite far. Can you please send directions on how I can get where you are? Your friend
course, it's surprising, but I'm sure Lucy knows that she can't be crabby anymore.
Anymore.
Where are they? I told them to be here.
You told them to be here.
The assembly's tomorrow. If we don't practice, we won't be able to perform.
The assembly tomorrow.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Linus. Lucy.
Give me that pencil, you blockhead!
No, not to. Give me back my crayon.
That's my best pencil, you block! If you don't give me back my pencil, I'll tell Sally what you said about her.
What'd you say about me, my sweet baboon?
Quiet. Hey, I'm sorry I'm late, but there's no time to be sorry.
What did he say?
He said,
Quiet! All right, everyone remember, this is a mood piece. We must create a picture with music and words. Remember, adagio con brio.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play.
give me my pencil.
Where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day.
Don't tell me what you just told Lucy.
Give me my pencil, you blockhead!
Home on the
Give me
range,
my pencil!
where the deer and the antelope play.
What are you trying to do? Stifle my freedom of speech?
Seldom is heard
Give me my pencil.
discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Oh, give me a land where the bright sunset flows leisurely down the street, where the graceful white swan goes gliding along.
What did he call
The
them?
maid in our hands and we dream.
An enigma.
An enigma?
What that makes me? What a terrible thing to call
On
them.
the
What's an enigma? Never mind.
where the dew
What's an enigma? And
What's an enigma?
What's an He's still got my pencil!
Where seldom is heard a discouraging word.
And the skies are not cloudy all day.
I've been wondering when it was that man started calling dogs man's best friend.
Probably right after the invention of the cookie. My teeth are tingling again. I feel as if I've just got to bite someone before sundown, or I'll go stark, raving mad! And yet, I know that society frowns on such an action. So what happens? I'm stuck with tingling teeth.
Each family has a chain of command. Do you know who's lowest on the chain? Guess. I said guess. The dog. The dog is the lowest. Do you understand? I said, do you understand?
They hate it when you just stare at them like that.
Hey, Linus, where are you going?
Lucy's teasing me, Charlie Brown. She says it's a sister's responsibility for the education of her little brother. Boy, is she intelligent.
Come along, Linus. Do you see this tree? It is a fir tree. It's called a fir tree because it gives us fur for coats. It also gives us wool in the
Wow,
wintertime.
I didn't know that before, Lucy. That's very interesting.
This is an elm tree. It's very little, but it will grow up into a giant tree, an oak. You can tell how old it is by counting its leaves.
Boy, that's fascinating.
Now, Lucy, I don't think that's necessarily true. I think...
And way up there, those little fluffy white things, those are clouds. They make the wind blow. And way down there, those tiny little black things, those are bugs. They make the grass grow.
Is that so?
Yep, they go around all day long, tugging on each tiny sleeving until it grows into a great tall blade of grass.
Boy, that's amazing.
Lucy, I don't think that's necessarily true. I think you should at least check your facts before just...
And this thing here, it's called a hydrant. They grow all
that. That's extremely wrong. You can't just...
And way up there, those little stars and planets make the rain that falls in showers. And when it's cold and winter is upon us, the snow comes up, just like the flowers.
Now, wait a minute, Lucy. I know that's not true. Snow doesn't come up, it comes down.
After it comes up, the snow, the wind blows it around to make it look like it comes down, but actually it comes up out of the ground like grass. It comes up, Charlie Brown, snow comes
Oh,
up.
good grief.
Lucy, why is Charlie Brown banging his head against that tree?
To loosen the bark to make the tree grow faster. Clouds can make the wind blow, bugs can make the grass grow. So, there you go. These are little known facts that now you know.
My stomach clock just went off. It's supper time and Charlie Brown has forgotten to feed me. Here I lie, the hollow shell of a dog, and there sits my supper dish, empty. But it's okay, he'll remember. When no furry friend comes to greet him after school, then he'll remember. And he'll rush out back here to the doghouse, and it'll be too late. There'll be nothing left but the dried carcass of the former friend who used to love to run and play so happily with him. Nothing left but the bleached bones.
Hey, Snoopy, are you asleep or something? I've been standing here for a whole minute with your supper.
Supper time? Behold the brimming bowl of meat and meal, which is brought forth to ease our hunger. Behold the flowing flagon, moist and sweet, which has been sent to sink our thirst.
Okay, there's no need for a big production. Just get off your doghouse and eat.
It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. Oh, it's supper time. Very best time of day. It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. And when supper time comes, can supper be far away? Bring on the soup dish, bring on the cup, bring on the bacon and fill me up, 'cause it's supper time. Bring on the dog food, bring on the bone, bring on the barrel and
another normal dog.
So, what's wrong with making mealtime a joyous occasion? Supper, 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 chai.
Well, I don't know, Linus. It looks like an airplane to me the way the lights are blinking on and off. Schroeder, is that an airplane or a star?
Could be an airplane or a star, or some sort of satellite. I don't know.
It could be a satellite. I wonder. We'll never find out. We're just sitting here. Where are you going? Over here to get a closer look.
Sometimes after supper time, I like to sit up here and just listen to the sounds of the night. But something seems to be missing. Ow, ow, ow! In my opinion, that's exactly what it needed.
I'm so happy. That little redheaded girl dropped her pencil, and it has teeth marks all over it. She nibbles her pencil. She's human. I guess it hasn't been such a bad day after all. Happiness is finding a pencil.
Pizza with sausage.
Telling the time.
Happiness is learning to whistle.
Tying your shoe for the very first time. Happiness is playing the drums in your own school band. And happiness is walking hand in hand. Happiness is 2 kinds of ice cream, knowing a secret, timing a dream. Happiness is 5 different crafts for catching a firefly, setting them free.
Happiness is being alone every now and then.
And happiness is coming home again.
Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you. Happiness is having a sister,
Sharing a sandwich, getting along. Happiness is singing together when day is through. And happiness is those who sing with happiness is those who sing with you.
happiness is
Morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too.
for happiness is anyone and